All right, guys. So I made a Tackle Warehouse order this last week, and for most of you guys that know, Tackle Warehouse does an annual Black Friday sale that usually gives you a pretty good deal, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20% off. So if you're going to buy something large like a router or a reel, usually the day after Thanksgiving is the day to do it. So I went ahead and I bought a new reel, which is cool because the last few years I haven't really bought any new reels. I focused on my rods for a few years and then got those all stacked up, and then I didn't buy any new reels. I mean, first primarily because I didn't need any new reels. I was very happy with my Revos from Abu Garcia that I've been fishing with. So but I decided this year it's time to upgrade, and so slowly over the next few months I'm going to replace all of my reels, all of my Revos that I have with Lose. I'm gonna go with all Lose this go around. So pretty excited about it. The Revo S, this one right here that I have, this is a Gen 2, I believe. This might even be the Gen 1. But either way, this reel went for about $129 in its heyday. And as far as in the Lose lineup, it's the second one from the top tier reel that they have. So very, very excited to show it to you guys. I'll just go ahead and put it over here to the side so you guys can take a look at some of the eye candy here, because this is a pretty sweet reel here. Very, very light reel too. In fact, I'll just show you some of the stuff. It just comes with this warranty card. Comes with this little thing attached to the bottom of it. The C45 carbon. They're referring to the side plates, like the door on the opposite of the handle side is made out of this carbon, and then the cover, I guess, that houses all the gears and stuff, is also made out of the same material. So instead of it being made out of like a duralumin or aluminum or graphite or something like that, it's made apparently out of the C45 carbon, which just is lighter and stronger, which kind of plays into their whole LFS slogan that they're using. I'll get more into this speed dial thing in a moment. Let's see. This comes with this how to take care of your reel maintenance thing. For those of you guys that don't know how to do just very basic reel maintenance, this card will kind of help you out on how to do it. So, and they also include, like most brand new reels these days, they include a little bit of oil for it, so you can put a dab of these on your bearings whenever you need it. But anyway, this is the reel. Very cool. Go over some of the specs with you really quick. This is going over what it's about here. 6.8 to 1, and then they have a 7.5 to 1. I said 7.8, but it's 7.5. But features: one-piece die-cast aluminum frame, aircraft grade aluminum or aircraft grade machined duralumin double anodized U-spool, speed cast externally adjustable centrifugal brake system. Basically, instead of having a magnetic brake that's externally adjustable, it has an externally adjustable centrifugal brake. So instead of being able to, or instead of having to push the little pins up and down by opening up the door, you can actually adjust the centrifugal brakes from the outside by turning the dial, just like you would on a magnetic brake system. So that's pretty neat. Carbon composite drag system. Rugged carbon composite drag system provides up to 14 pounds of drag power, which is pretty much standard. Titanium coated zirconia line guide. 85 millimeter bowed carbon handle with Duracork and EVA paddle shaped knobs. And it seems to be a real carbon fiber handle, which is sweet. And external lube port. I used to have an Abu Garcia Aura SX, which was one step down from the Revo S, and I really liked that reel because it had that little port right there. which is neat because if you want to grease the bearing, or not the bearings, if you want to grease the gears in there, you just take that screw out. It's just a little Phillips head screw. And you take that screw out and then pop that door off, and then you just brush some grease onto the bearings there, put the door back on, and you're in business. So really, really sweet looking reel here, you guys. Very light. Almost feels kind of plasticky, just because of how light it is. This is, like I said, a very light reel at 5.7 ounces. I think that the Revo has got to be somewhere in the 7s, if not in the 8s. But 28 inches per handle turn. So that's that 6.8 to 1. So 120 yard of 12-pound tests. That's the capacity of this spool. So kind of give you a side-by-side comparison of these two reels here. This thing is like a behemoth, but I plan on keeping this reel because it's bulletproof. I love these things, and they I've never had anything go wrong with these, so I'll definitely keep that one. But I'll tell you what, this reel makes my my rod and reel combo feel completely different in the respect that it's so much lighter now. That 2 or 3 ounces that I saved by switching to this reel really seemed to make a big difference in how the overall outfit feels in my hands. This is that centrifugal external adjustment here. You just turn, it looks just like a magnetic adjustment. So, but when you pull this little pin back here, just pull that pin back and then shift the door up and pull the cap off. By turning this dial here, it makes this little brass ring move up, which in turn puts it closer to these blue brake shoes. These little blue things are all the brake shoes. And the closer they get, the more braking power it offers. And the farther away that disc gets away from those blue shoes, the less braking it offers. So pretty cool design. I've never seen anything like it, so it's definitely new to me. There's that zirconia line guide, which you seem to find that when you see that gold line guide, you usually start finding those in more of the mid-range to higher price reels, in my experience. Like you look at my Revo didn't have it. My Revo was old though, but it didn't have it. So my Revo SX had it, which was a step above this one, and it had that gold line guide in there. So there's that carbon fiber handle. This is your spool tension knob, and you can see it clicks. The neat thing, and what I was going to tell you about, is new for 2016, this reel actually offers these numbers on the side of this spool tension knob. And what they are is, it's a way for you to identify the line that is on the spool. The F would be for fluorocarbon, and the M for monofilament, and the B with the square would be for braid. And then you just move it around. It's not really that difficult to move it, but you can see I moved it to 30. But if you had monofilament on there, you can say, let's say you had 14-pound monofilament on this spool. You would just turn it to there, and then you would know that you had 14-pound monofilament on there. If you had fluorocarbon, you would turn it to where the F said to 14 or 17, whatever. And then the ones that are in the squares are obviously for braid. 10, 20, 30, 50, 65, and 80-pound braid. And then 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20, and 25-pound either monofilament or fluorocarbon. Just a really cool add-on, I guess, to the reel. I was pleased to see that. I didn't think I was going to get that feature when I bought this reel, because I know the 2015, I believe, didn't have that feature. So, but on the Lose website, it said that they were going to start offering that for the 16 versions. So, the button right there is padded. So, it's a very comfortable reel here. EVA knobs here with the cork rubber towards the ends. And it won't focus. But when you look at them in picture and even look at them on video here, you would think that they're really soft. They're really not. They're actually quite firm, which I guess means that they're going to hold up well, because if they were soft, I mean, it's a give and take thing. If they're soft, then they probably feel a little bit more comfortable, but they'll probably break down a little bit quicker. So, and these all have bearings in there too. So. Anyway, there it is, you guys. I know you guys wanted to take a look at this reel when I got it, and so I wanted to show it to you guys. Team Lose Lite. It's the TLL1H. Speed Spool LFS. That's it. It's a sweet reel. Very happy with it. If you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Find it somewhere on your player. They usually be down in the lower left, but I don't know where they are now. If you guys have any questions about it, be happy to answer them. Just leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I think the next reel I'm going to buy is the one step down above this one, and then the one after that one, I'm going to buy the top tier, I think in January. I'm going to get the one with the magnesium frame, which is the main difference between this reel and the top tier one is the magnesium frame and the aluminum gears that are offered in the top tier, where this one has brass gears and an aluminum frame. So there it is, you guys. Pretty sweet looking. Talk to you soon.